What is it that we love so much about fried food? Well, it's that crunchy outside and that tender, juicy inside. But how can we get the same effect without all the extra fat? Well, I've got just the way, and I'm going to show you how. I start off with an oven at 400 degrees. And if you have a convection oven, use it because it helps distribute the heat much more evenly. Two of my favorite fried foods are mushrooms and zucchini. And I'm going to use what we call a standard breading procedure. I'm going to break a few eggs. Okay, I'm going to whisk up my eggs. Then I'm going to add some cornstarch. About 2 tablespoons for 3 eggs. What do we love about fried food so much? It's the flavor. The flavor comes from the fat. Instead of using fat, I'm going to add some seasoning. I'm going to add the seasoning directly to my egg mixture. Okay, I've got some dried basil here, some oregano. All right, and I have some granulated onion. And some garlic salt. All right, I'm gonna whip this up. So I start off by dumping my ingredients into cornstarch so that when I put it into my egg mixture, all the egg mixture adheres really nicely in all the crevices and the nooks and crannies of my vegetables. So, and into the egg mix it goes. It's important during the breading procedure that you keep 1 fork wet and 1 fork dry. Knock off any excess cornstarch, and then I'm going to put it into my egg mixture. Okay. Goes in. I'm going to make sure that each mushroom and each piece of zucchini is really well coated in the egg mixture. If it's not, then my breading will not adhere. For the breading, what I have here are panko, Japanese breadcrumbs. And over here I have textured soy protein. What I like about this soy textured protein is that not only does it add that extra crunch that we love, but it also adds extra protein. So I'm going to do a few in the Japanese breadcrumbs. And I'm going to do the mushrooms in the soy protein. Now I'm going to make sure they're all really nicely coated. And if I didn't have that cornstarch layer and then the egg wash, this would not coat as nicely. So they're very important steps. Then I'm going to put them out onto a cookie sheet. Before I put these in my 400-degree oven, I'm going to coat them pretty liberally with a canola spray. That helps create a really crispy crust. In they go. And now while I'm waiting for those to get nice and crunchy, I'm gonna make a plate. I have here some marinara sauce, and I have a low-fat blue cheese dipping sauce. I'm gonna start in the middle of the plate, and I'm gonna put a little bit of this blue cheese low-fat sauce, right? Then in the center, I'm gonna put a little bit of this marinara sauce, just a real simple tomato sauce. Oh yeah, those are looking beautiful. All right, now I'm just gonna plate them up. These are breaded, not fried. They have all the crunchy goodness and all the great flavor without the fat.